Hi everyone, welcome to the video today. I'm going to talk about two subjects, vitamin A and vitamin C for the skin. I'm going to be doing a separate vitamin C video, and I'm hopefully going to try to cut this video's time down. Vitamin A by osmosis is there's different levels because it can cause, if you have very sensitive skin and mature skin, it can cause you redness. But I use Calm Level 2 Vitamin A Serum by Osmosis. This is formulated by Ben Fuchs. He is on Brianna Stanko's channel often-ish. They do long videos, almost an hour, and he talks very technical about real ingredients penetrating the dermis, why just putting stuff on that rides on top of the skin is not really doing much for you. It's very good listening. It is for me, but I think some people would get lost in the details. So, because he gets very medically technical, the Clear Plus Activating Hydration Mist is what you spray on after you put your serum on, and it allows the serum to penetrate the dermis. These two have to be together. The vitamin C can go by itself. I'm going to be purchasing the vitamin C. It's super expensive, high price point, $199 a bottle, but it's medical grade and it's 85% dexyl hexyl. I can't even say it. Vitamin C. It's not L-ascorbic acid. If you have any sensitivity in your skin at all, the vitamin C delivered by L-ascorbic acid can cause, again, irritation and redness. And if you don't like dealing with that, then I suggest you use the other form of vitamin C, the Tecyl Hecyl Dacryl vitamin C. Penetrates the dermis, and it's 85%. And there are other products with that particular kind of vitamin C inside of the skincare, but mostly they're around 20% in the product or less. So pure vitamin C to the skin is collagen boosting production, fluffy, helps your skin stay puffy. It just helps with the overall tone of the skin. So good for the skin. So I'm just going to put my face on. And I have been using these two now in combination on the regular. I cannot say enough good stuff about Osmosis, their skincare line, their makeup line, clean makeup that actually works, that's good for you, that won't hurt you. It's not going to build up in your bloodstream and cause issues. I really love Ben Fuchs, his knowledge. He's worked a long time in this industry, pharmaceutical. He's a pharmacist, and then hence kind of broke away, and he's still pharmacies, but he's a compounder, and really went to the functional side of pharmaceutical industry. And his products are some of the best medical grade stuff I've ever gotten a hold of, I've ever seen. I've researched and read many things about these products. I've tried them for myself, and this is me with no makeup, no eyebrows, although you would think, seems like I have some of yesterday's eyeliner on. It's always a struggle. I have primed my face with Susanna Organics serum facial serum. I then put my Tatcha, the silk canvas, just in like my tough areas. So I watched a video, which I often do in my studies or in my spare time, and I watch a woman in her 40s, I believe. Her name on YouTube is Risadoesmakeup. I'm not a long-time subscriber of hers, but she has the fancy setup. She has the nice lighting. She has a lot of stuff, and it's nice. And she's very beautiful, does her makeup very well, and she's targeting an older audience, which I am. And I appreciate, because it's not that I don't learn many wonderful things from the youngins, as I put it, because I do. And I studied the 20-something videos quite often. Their technique is most of the time flawless. Their ideas are inspiring to help me stay out of the rut of wearing the exact same look, the exact same colors over and over and over. And I think as we age, I know personally women in my age group that have the exact same eyebrows from the 80s, from when we graduated high school. And hey, I used to do it myself, so I'm right there with them. I don't do it anymore, but I had the same eyebrows I went to high school with a lot of my life. So that's my Osmosis Satin Finish Foundation. And this is natural medium. I'm still digging out of this bottle, which is great because I'm getting more bang for my buck. I'm using my Kabuki. This is E31 Morphe. So, the young ones give me great inspiration to get outside of my box. Yesterday to work, I wore a green smoky eye. I mean, I've never done that. I posted it on Snapchat, and my oldest daughter said it was her favorite look ever, which was, to me, kind of shocking because it was so outside of what I normally do. It wasn't a bright green smoky eye. It was more of a deep, kind of a touch off forest green. It was actually in my Julia's Place palette, and it was the color down here, Egypt. And I carved out my lid and put Egypt on. And it does have a little shimmer to it, as you can see in the pan. Little something going on. So I tried it, I liked it, and we went with it. So anyways, back to Risadoesmakeup. I'm gonna put a link to her channel down below. She posted a video and called it Ageism, and I was so fascinated to find out what was she talking about. Like, what was she going to say about aging? I was just all over it. Still putting on a tiny bit of the KKW in a way too light color, number one. When I reorder this, I'm going to order a darker color. But there's nothing like brightening up your inner nose where your veins can show. Something I didn't think about in the past. But this has really helped my face and my final look. So it's hard to get in there with a brush, but I'll still tap it out with my fingers. as such. You can tell the difference just by me tapping it in with my fingers. And I'm still using Osmosis Concealer. Honestly, I haven't found for mature skin anything different. Sorry for the beeping, guys. I'm using my moisture stick, and I especially put it in where I'm wrinkled, in the corners of my eyeballs. So I watched her video and I really liked it. It made a lot of sense, and it's something I have thought about before. I just didn't voice it or ask any of you, have you thought about it or have you noticed it? And what she was talking about is she got invited to an event, a beauty event, say a brand event by Urban Decay. She went. She was very glad, gracious or whatever, that she got this invitation. She doesn't get, invitations every day in the mail to go to brand events. So she went, and it was in a really great place. She said beautiful setting, cocktails were flowing, and she said her never been before, and she said her expectations of the event was to be Urban Decay would get up and talk about maybe the latest launching, blah blah blah, talk to the crowd, maybe give them information about launches or their new palette they had recently launched. And she was like, no, Urban Decay did not get up and give a speech or anything to the influencers, as they call them, that were there. I believe it was dinner or heavy hors d'oeuvres, so you can kind of call that dinner. And I'm still using my Tarte Amazonian clay powder just to set that under eye. Really works well, because the baking just, to me, causes more issues on an old woman's face. So anyways, she was sat at a table with 20-year-olds, and she's like, of course it was hard to be exact about everyone's age, and she was basically saying that her age range and my age range, let's just lump it all together and say women over 40, are not represented in the beauty community. Her channel is small, but compared to me, I think I have 19 followers. She has 45,000. I mean, I would die to have that. Just because I'm passionate about beauty and getting the message out about, functional medicine and being healthy, and I'm just really passionate. And she said that, her demographic, she's reaching women over 40 on her YouTube channel when she looks at who's signing in to watch her videos. She's even men watch, and their age range is 40, over 40. And she did say she had some younger viewers, which was great. And like me, I don't really look at my demographics just because it's irrelevant to me whether everybody's young or old or whatever. I'm just speaking to women and or men, whoever are signing in, everybody's welcome. Of course, I cannot speak to young issues because I'm not young. So I would think that would just promote more older people to watch my channel and her channel. And she was saying, why is there no women represented in the campaigns or in the brand trips or anything? Why is it all just women in their supposed 20s or 30s? And, she was saying she thought part of the issue was that older women or men, however you want to say it, is not using social media platforms as much as younger people. And I listened to the whole video. I really loved it. It was a great talking point. She did a great job expressing her opinion. She was articulate, probably way better than me. And I agreed. She's saying, should we just accept it or should we push back? Should we contact brands and kind of ask the question, what's going on? Why can't older women that are into makeup, we purchase makeup, we are a whole group of people, a generation that are customers, and we're buying makeup, we're buying skincare, we're buying a lot of stuff. And I've never looked at the statistics, so I can't be 100% certain, but I would think as you get older, you might buy more makeup than when you were younger because you're in maybe a better place financially. I know that's not for the same for everyone, but I would just think over time we get wiser and, we've been working a while, blah, 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 and I know there's people out there suffering in my age that can't work and stuff's going on, and I love you and I feel for you. It doesn't mean I'm counting you out. I would just say, I would think brands, any brand, would want to include women over 40 in their ads, in their brand trips. I watch all these young people. I don't watch the whole videos when they're on trips because for me it's kind of irrelevant. When they're talking about beauty and a makeup application per se, I'm all in. But if they're just posting partying videos or whatever, I don't, watch the entire video. Probably because my age. It doesn't mean that I don't want to go to a club and dance and whatever. Just watching it, for me, is not super entertaining. So I put the question to all of you. I guess I also posted in Risa's feed, how do we go about voicing, like saying, hey, why don't we have a voice? We're powerful, we're consumers. Why are we being left out of an entire revolution in beauty? I don't get it. I realize we're all working hard, and we may not have the same kind of time to sit down and watch YouTube or whatever. I get it. But I want to be modern, and as long as I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm functioning well, I'm training hard, I'm living life. I want to look good. I want to have good makeup on. I want to have great makeup days, because some days I have total makeup failure days. And you know how you feel when you get, it's just like, ugh, okay, I gotta slap on some more makeup today. I often, feel like that myself. And so I understand, but I don't understand the demographic issues, but what I'm hoping is that we can kind of punch through that problem. So what I'm going to do, so I sat down and I was contemplating what she said and heard the point she was raising. So I thought I would take it upon myself to go to a few websites of my favorite brands, Hourglass, Tarte. I actually posted a picture of myself, of my face, using one of my favorite Tarte eyeshadow palettes, and the palette I was wearing in the picture was in bloom. No, it wasn't. It was toasted. Let me see where it went. Toasted. Love Tarte eyeshadow palettes. They have great packaging. They travel well. They hold up well. They all have a mirror. The ones that I all do anyways. I love those color schemes. This one's has a few shimmers, mattes, great transition colors. This particular Tarte palette is made the same way. Great mirrors, great packaging. And this one's a different tone, and it still has shimmer, still has great transition colors, lid colors, colors you can use for eyeliner. I love Tarte products, and as I've always said on my channel, they're well known for making products. They do their best to have good for you products, so they're not as full of toxins as some other makeup. So I would encourage you guys to realize that although I love Sephora, love, love, love. I mean, it's like, don't take me in a Sephora store. I lose my mind. There's so much stuff in there that I want to buy. It's like going to Macy's. It's hard for me to get out of these two stores without just dropping tons of money. But always remember, there is tons of great makeup that exists off of Sephora. The Osmosis line in general. This is not on Sephora. They do have their own website. I do buy mine off of Premier Look. And Premier Look only carries... They carry lots of other brands, but they only carry good for you, good for your skin makeup. So just remember, there's a whole world of high quality, performing well makeup off of the Sephora, not on the Sephora website. So anyways, I posted that picture on the Tarte Twitter feed of me wearing toasted, and I put, they like to call their like fans of the brand or whatever tartlets, which I always think is very cute. All the girls that make tart videos are young and pretty, talented girls. I don't watch all their videos in depth, but love, got nothing but love. And I put never too old to be a tartlet at 52. And then I put what palette I was using, and I posted it into their feed. I did not actually expect to get any kind of answer back, just because of my age. What I got from the post was one like, and that was from the Tarte Cosmetic team, or whoever runs their Twitter feed did like my picture, and that was it. So out of the millions, I don't know, that follow Tarte on Twitter, I haven't looked at their count. Like, is it really millions? I'm not for sure, but I can only imagine, or hundreds of thousands of people that like Tarte Cosmetics. One like, and that was by the Tarte team or the webmaster, or whatever you want to call it, itself. That was it. And I believe that's directly related to my age. I don't understand it. I don't think Risa understands the lack of connection between one generation and another, because makeup is universal. If you apply it well, you're confident, you know, that's your look, that's your groove, that's your thing. Whether you're 18, 30, 45, or 50, it is all the same vibe, in my opinion. So I don't understand it that much, and but I'm gonna do some reaching out, and I'm gonna try to break some of these walls down and kind of see if anything comes of it. I hope, still my goal for my channel is the same goal, to be more interactive with the people that watch the videos. So the first time somebody asks me a question, I hope I don't just lose it from excitement of answering a question. And I hope, if it's a question about makeup or health or body or workouts or vitamins, supplementation, hormones, the field for me is completely wide open. I have experience on all topics, and I'm well researched and well read. I can give good answers. And so that's still kind of my goal I've set for myself, just to be more interactive with the people that watch my videos. And the last video I posted at the end, I kind of had a little like, hey, what's holding me? Because I asked the same question of you guys months ago, is something holding you back from living your best life? And, you know, I kind of went into a little detail of what was holding me back. And I love just kind of that, being able to have the confidence to just talk it out, put it out there, you know, because what if somebody's struggling with the same issue I'm struggling with? What if somebody has an answer that I don't have, and they see me talking or hear me talking or watch me talking about it, and somebody makes a comment in the comment section, and I'm like, dang, 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 here it is. Like, this is the thing. Like, somebody new gave me a piece of advice and it really helped. So I look forward to those days where I can read and interact, and maybe get comments and advice I never expected, because this is all about an exchange of information. And you have somebody out there might have information I don't have, and be willing to share it with the YouTube family and myself. There's really no other form of a platform you can kind of get on and share your techniques of makeup for mature people, organic food, life, health, supplementation, hormone support, and then this one. I don't know tons and tons of people personally, and the people I do know, of course, we do talk about them. People in my personal life do ask me questions. They want to know what I'm doing, what is the process, how much I work out. So when I go places, say there's women my age, a lot of them, not a lot, a few of them ask me questions about what is my process. They like my skin or my hair, the way it looks, blah, 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 because we're all aging and we're all aging differently. And I know I'm aging now. I know I'm aging the new way. So I have different skin because I'm supporting it, and I have different hair because I'm supporting it. And anyone can have what I have. I mean, it's not that difficult. It's just about self-empowerment and education about what goes to what, why does it work, why does your body need it, why didn't we need it 20 years ago, and why do we need it now, or why didn't humans need it in the 60s and the 70s, and then as we come into this time frame, what is the problem? Why are we humans having so much issues? So I'm going to keep plugging along, as I've said before, and I will let you guys know if I get any interaction from my comments, or if I send an email to a brand. I'll let you know if I get any kind of back and forth, any response, because I posted inside Risadoesmakeup feed that we should push back. She asked in the video, should we accept it or push back? And of course, I'm a pusher. And I say, let's push back. Let's see if we can make something different happen. Let's see if women over 40 can have a voice or be representative in the beauty community in a whole. I think that it's totally could happen, but I don't think it will happen without kind of a nudge from women over 40 to say, hey, I want to see my face reflected in your makeup. I don't want to see a 50-year-old wearing your makeup. I want to see a 50-year-old using your hair products. It doesn't matter what it is. Just have us representative of the whole entire beauty community. So I'm going to give it a shot, and I'll let you guys know. And I'm not going to sit here and keep putting my face on because the video would be 5 hours long. So I got eyebrows. I did wear my Tarte tinted brow gel. This is Busy Gal in taupe. Love, love, love. I do have the hourglass form of this. Love it, love it. I always have on 2 different kind of brow products, and I still use my Dior brow. It's just a powder, and when I'm done with my face, if I look at my brow, especially the one that's very, very bald, and I always have, like, in pictures, a crazy brow and a great brow. And remember, they're supposed to be sisters, not twins. So I really get that going on. If I see that this brow, my crazy one, I have to really make a brow, is kind of not as filled in and humped as this one naturally is, I rely on this guy to fill in the void. Powder goes great over the top of the gel. And then I put my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel at the very, very end when my makeup's all done and I'm going to work and I'm almost out the door. I just check crazy brow situation, darken up if I need to, fill in, then slap on the brow gel, and I'm good to go. So thanks for being here, and I will see you in the next video.